Hi. Hello, everybody.
Lisa made the mistake of telling me that it automatically goes live when the countdown's done.
It
So.
does. It automatically unmutes us and like we're on the screen.
Man, you should have saw the negotiation that just happened. Because
she was
Please
like,
don't do anything. I'll be embarrassed. I'll cry.
I also just realized. Also, hi everybody. I totally just realized I was wearing this exact same shirt the last time we were live.
But have you washed it in the meantime?
Yes.
Okay. Whoa. I saw that.
I just have a limited.
You had to think about it.
No, I was thinking about something else. I have a very limited wardrobe. I have like 7 shirts. You guys.
One for every day of the week.
Like pretty much. Thank God you do the laundry regularly. Hello. Hi, Corey and Jamie. Smooches for the queen.
That's right.
Smooches from the queen. That's right. Keep your germs off of me. So far, I've not got what you've got.
Oh, yeah. Well, whatever. So, hello, everybody.
Hello.
How is everybody? There are a lot of people in here already. That's kind of awesome.
We're hanging out. I'm socializing my extrovert. That's what this is. Peggy needs a little social walk.
Peggy's been a little stir crazy this week.
It's care and feeding. Care and feeding of your extrovert is very important. We're doing that right now. That's what's happening.
We are doing that.
The lights look so good back there on the like hanging.
They're fuzzy.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be fuzzy.
They're little unicorns.
It's like a shallow depth of field. It's a photography thing.
I actually feel fine, Corey. That's for anybody who doesn't know. I turned up with the Omicron symptoms, and it's been fun. I mean,
like you felt mostly fine.
I felt mostly fine with I felt mostly like I had a head cold with a couple of extra symptoms that were weird. So it hasn't been bad, but of course you have to take all the. I can't even get a test because they don't have any around here right now. But I still have to.
And if you have mild symptoms, they don't even want you to take a test.
Yeah, it's like save it for the people who are really. Which is, you know what? I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that I don't need the test. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, grateful that you're very mildly ill.
Anyway.
But...
Yeah, so
she's been in the house.
I don't
not even coming with me to walk the dogs.
I don't want to pull that. I have COVID. Oh my God, because that's just not. But same here. No test. Yeah. So yeah.
Yep.
I'm freshly showered too, Ivy. That was kind of neat getting bathed. With the dogs. The dogs are bathed.
Yeah,
too.
The dogs needed a bath as well. So they all had a big bath. And then I had to chase them around, drying them off. Thank goodness I didn't have to chase you around, drying you off. That would be a problem. No.
I'm self-drying. It's fine.
You're self-drying.
Dry me off. Could you imagine that?
We need a butch blow dryer. Just like.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Oh, what?
Butch
Never mind.
blow.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I don't know.
Anyways.
I don't know these things. I don't know.
Oh, your hubby just recovered, Raven. Did he have Omicron or like the mild one, or did he have the old icky one?
I think
I know they're still both around.
Both of them are still around. If I've got to get one, I'm grateful this is the one I had. The part that pisses me off, it pisses me off on a personal level. I can't do anything about it. Is that because of the lack of tests, I will never ever know for sure if that's what it is. So there's still a chance I could.
It could have just been a random respiratory.
If this was just a cold with an attitude, I could still be looking at possibly getting it, which is really weird. I hate that part.
It'd be nice to know. Like I even went to the pharmacy and was like, "Is there any way like we can get a test?" And they won't even sell them here. Like in Alberta. The province of Alberta and the province of Ontario, the pharmacist said they're selling tests that you can just take home and do.
Yeah.
But here, because they're so overwhelmed with testing, they don't even want you to go.
We're kind of in the overwhelmed phase right now. Like I said, it's not like I said. I'm pissed off in a generic way because that's just anybody would be, but it's like.
And we've been home doing nothing for like a while, but like the moment you're told you can't leave the house, it's like I want to do things. I want to go places.
I can't leave the house. I can't work.
Yeah.
It's like I can't get my germs all over stuff. So it's like I'm just sitting here for the last week going,
accidental week off. Well, unintentional week off.
But I mean,
I did the shipping though, so order still went out.
Considering what's going around, I got very, very lucky. It's kind of annoying that it might not, because they even said, when we looked it all up, it said, oh, even if you take a test and it shows negative, you still have to assume that it's positive and that the test is wrong.
Coyote says in Ontario they sell out. It's impossible to get a test.
Yep, same here.
Yep, and Princess says
they're only doing tests out here by appointment when there happens to be tests available. I haven't even been able to get an appointment.
Yeah, so many of my friends had it recently, and this weekend is going to be the first time we're hanging out since last year. Oh,
yeah,
such a lot.
Honestly, I will say though, I mean,
sick in a generic way as opposed to sick in a brand name way.
kind of.
Yeah. It's funny because
Omicron is the generic way. Okay.
the funny thing is normally if you get sick, I've either already had it, like usually I get first and she doesn't get sick at all.
But you know what? In the grand scheme of things, I was just like, it was extremely mild. It was just enough for me to go, oh, something's going on.
Something out of the ordinary.
Out of the ordinary is going on.
But it was almost a blip. Like you didn't even spike a fever as far as we could tell.
I didn't have a fever.
No, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Project Refine Life. Yep, I'm sick and stuck in my room. Yeah, that's kind of what's been going on here. Like,
oh my gosh, I went in for an appointment. An appointment that was scheduled for 11 a.m. and got in only at 8 p.m.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
not
There's
surprised.
just a lot of
it's yeah. I mean,
so this is where all the cool kids hang out. That's right.
That's exactly where the cool kids hang out because I am the coolest of the cool kids.
Yeah,
and that's just how it goes. Anyway, no, I mean.
Yeah, they're only testing specific people, so it's about 1 out of 5. Yeah, our numbers are going to be screwy now with Omicron because there's so many people that probably have it or have had it.
Me going in saying my breathing is fine and I don't have a fever was enough to disqualify me for a test. So if you're breathing fine and don't have a fever, we don't want to talk to you.
Corey wants to know what your symptoms were.
My symptoms were basically a minor head cold. There was a few symptoms along with that were out of the ordinary for me. Like when I have a head cold or anything like that, it's the pressure is up here, and this time it was like back and lower.
Like you woke up with a really sore throat in the middle of the night.
Like I had it seemed like everything was lower and a little further back. And I woke up in the middle of the night with a really sore throat.
And it was so fast.
It was super fast.
But like she went to bed feeling fine and like middle of the night woke up with a really bad sore throat.
Let me talk about it.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it came on really, really suddenly. And for me with a generic head cold or sinus thing, I usually have a few days warning. I just kind of woke up like this in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So sore throat. The sinus pressure seemed to be down and in the back versus like up here where it usually is for me. And night sweats. Night sweats was apparently it is a symptom. Lisa looked it up, but I was like super sweaty.
It's like an emerging symptom they're talking about because more and more people are reporting.
I didn't have a fever, but I was sweaty anyway. That was gross. But
that was weird.
That was weird. Other than that, there was a lot of.
You were low energy, fatigue.
Low energy, but honestly, it was. Honestly, except for like, it was mostly on par with a fairly minor head cold.
We're both double vaccinated, and we literally just qualified to get our booster. We just got the email like a couple of days ago, right around the time that she got this. But when we qualified to get the booster. Fast. We haven't gotten it yet, but
I've already got sinus problems to begin with, like allergies, whatever. So, but the worst of it was the worst of the things that you would call symptomatic were done. We're like pretty much done within 48 hours.
Yeah, Salem says it's funny. They're starting to see patterns that Omicron has different symptoms than the other OGs, but they still use that to see if you can get a test. No, it's more that they don't, because they're so overwhelmed. Well, no, I was just going to say, because they're so overwhelmed by tests, they don't want you to get a test. They don't have enough to go around. So they're like, don't get a test as long as your symptoms are super mild. Just like you still have to quarantine for 5 days. Here it's 5 days.
We're just kind of, and for people that are going, I'm so sorry, get better. Like I said, She's
mostly fine.
I'm mostly fine. I had very minor symptoms. I'm just kind of like saying, hey, this is what we got going on because it was something that we had going on.
If not for the
head
weird
colds last longer.
And Angie's like, it's cold and flu season, so there's other things going around. There was a couple of those weird symptoms, which is the only reason we're taking precautions and assuming it's probably COVID Omicron. But that's only because there's those weird symptoms.
The couple of symptoms like the like the sore throat isn't usually
the sudden onset sore throat and the night sweats were the two big ones.
Were the three big ones. I had as a matter of fact, the week before, my oldest son and his girlfriend had it, and they were the same. Very minor symptoms, lasted for a day. The worst of it lasted for a day, and then they spent 2 or 3 days just gradually getting rid of it. But what they're doing here in BC, there's not enough tests to go around, so it's frustrating that I have to live with not being 100% sure that that's what I had. And that's fine. That is what it is because I wasn't super, super sick.
Yeah.
But there's just not enough tests. And there's people who are even this variant is getting
Good morning, Stevie.
There are still people with this variant who are still getting fevers and have to be hospitalized and whatever. So they're saving resources for the people who really need it. And I was 100% not one of those people.
There was no point.
So I'm being annoyed that I couldn't get a test as my little first world problem.
Yeah.
Not some medical intervention that I desperately needed, because that was definitely not the case.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's one of those things. It's like if there's a concern that this is what it could be.
Yeah, my friend had a fever one day and the next felt completely okay. That's
Yeah,
pretty much what happened to my
exactly.
son and his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And then you go, oh, it matches this, so now I have to stay home for a week.
Well,
which is what,
and Kim had the sweats.
that's the other first world problem.
Kim had that night sweat thing too.
Oh, okay.
Because she said it really confirmed things for her. And they did get tested. But she had all the
John tested positive and she tested negative,
but they had the exact same symptoms and had the exact same illness. It's like,
but
there's a lot of false negatives too that go on.
So so right, so like, I mean, it's annoying that I had to miss a week of work. It's super annoying because I couldn't let. I mean, Rose comes over to help out here twice a week. I couldn't let her come over because I didn't want her to take it back to her wife. So we're gonna have to sort out how she's gonna catch up how she's going to catch up on that, because the lady gets paid for coming here.
Yeah,
and she didn't get paid this week, so I was like, okay, how can we sort this out so you get paid for this?
Yeah.
So it's like it's Aquarius Owl, I'm a week in still feeling shitty. I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
I still have a few whatevers, but like I said, I have sinus problems anyway, so that was I get a head cold and it just triggers a sinus thing and it takes a bit of time. Anyway, I'm over explaining.
It's weird because, and this is what I was saying earlier, normally.
Oh my God, Salem, I glanced and you said vaccinated, and at a glance I thought it said vasectomy. Welcome to my world. This is why I wear these.
I was going to say something.
I'm sorry, I'm helping.
No, you're not helping. Usually if she gets sick, I get sick. In fact, usually you've got the stronger immune system, so normally I get sick and she doesn't get sick. So yeah.
I just want, you know what it is? It's like, okay. If you're fortunate enough to get a mild case of this, then as soon as you notice the symptoms and realize that they are mild, that can be really reassuring to hear from people like me who had, at a glance, I wasn't wearing my glass. I have my glasses off. So let's just, anyway. So yeah, so if you get symptoms and they're relatively mild, as long as you don't overdo it, you can probably expect to get better and to start feeling more normal again in 2 or 3 days. And I know that's not true for everybody.
Yeah, Danielle says testing positive does not change if you're able to get it again. I'm on my second case of COVID.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, a friend of mine has had it twice too. Yeah. So
we know 2 people. We know one person who had it twice. One person who thinks they had it twice. Not sure. There's been, more and more of that's coming up, and it's just like,
I think it's kind of like a new cold almost. As it continues to develop, it's going to be mild enough that that's basically what it.
Well,
becomes.
What happens is like they already have all the science on this. When the Spanish flu hit in 1920, 21, 22, like that, so almost exactly 100 years ago. When the because it was right at the end of World War I. No, 1918. Anyway, when the Spanish flu hit, as it's circling the world, new variants are coming up, and once a variant is significantly different from its original, then each one can infect you individually.
But I thought that usually what happens is that a variant kind of I don't know what I'm talking about. Please don't but I thought it kind of replaces overall, like it kind of gains dominance or something. I thought I read something about that. Oh, here we go. Sensationally social with death. I'm a respiratory therapist, and at my hospital, we're so overwhelmed right now. The sickest patients are unvaccinated and are on ventilators. We are stretched so thin with stuff too. Yeah, that's what's happening in BC.
The stats out here in BC are the same thing. And like I said, like I can have my little first world problem and go, oh, I really wanted to test to make sure that to verify. It doesn't guarantee I won't get it again. It does. Even if it's negative, it doesn't prove anything. Kim was negative. John's girlfriend was negative, and she clearly had it.
Yeah.
Because she was sick at the same time as John with the same symptoms, and yet she tested negative.
This is part of the problem with the test, is that they tell you basically, even if it tests negative, you can't trust that it's truly negative.
That's right. Yeah. The rapid.
It's kind of like.
Yeah, a virus wants to survive. A virus that kills its host is an unsuccessful virus. So, and what happens? Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the Spanish flu thing. So the Spanish flu happens, right? And I'm gonna get it all fucked up.
That's so interesting, Corey. What you just read. Sorry, I was just thinking about it.
Mutates. So Spanish flu happens.
Lame, Aquarius Owl, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Spanish flu happens. A new variant of the Spanish flu comes. It's just different enough that it can reinfect somebody, even if they've got immunity from the Spanish flu, because this is different enough. And then, of course, another variant comes, and another variant comes. And this is why you have to go in seasonally to get your flu shots, because every year it's a different strain that is dominant.
Yeah.
And then by the time, okay, so I get immunized against strain A. Then next year it's B, so I have to get a shot. Next year it's C, and I have to get a shot. And then by the time it's back to A again, my immunity to A has now gone away, because if if your body doesn't need something, it just stops with it. So it's like your body's going, well, there's been no A hasn't shown up for 3 years. We don't need to be immune to it anymore. That's the,
oh my gosh. Yeah. Aisha says half my family was unvaccinated. Parents, grandparents, uncles, and the ones who were not vaccinated were on ventilators. The ones who were vaccinated had it mild.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think vaccination is important. That's my take on it. But I mean, everybody has to make their own choices.
We can all have our own private opinions on the politics of what's going on with all of this. But the vaccines themselves are proving that they work.
I feel better having had it for sure. Like you said, I mean, like, yeah Omicron's walking right through the vaccination, but
it's super mild.
It's super mild, and I feel a lot more secure even just doing basic things like shopping, knowing that we were vaccinated.
But it is so. But if they showed a thing, and its spikes
are totally different,
are completely different, which means that you can get that one, and then
that was with Delta. Yeah,
the next, and you could. So,
Delta was rough. Sorry.
Yeah, Delta was rough. They've all, even this one's been rough. People are ending up in the hospital with this one.
Yeah, there are stats. You can't treat it as like no big deal, but at the same time, at least it's weaker. I guess. I don't know.
My drag queen name is anti-vaxxer.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's something. That's some kind of
a name. Yeah.
So Stevie said that in the UK, they're basically just all the restrictions are lifted. We're just basically treating it like flu now.
Well, we're kind of as long as
I think that's where we're headed. It's just that the hospitals are so overwhelmed. That's the biggest thing.
I think if Omicron hadn't shown up, because every time a new variant shows up, they have to figure out what it's going to do, what it's going to evolve into. But yeah. Oh yeah, Omicron so far has been thankfully a bit of a dud.
How was your booster, Barb? Was it an okay experience for you?
Oh yeah,
we're hearing like mixed stuff. Yeah, once you're fully better, we have to get ours because we finally qualify.
We have to go. Yeah, we have to go look. I have to go check and see if I can even get my booster right yet.
You have to wait till after you're like clear of symptoms.
Yeah,
I think I'm like 90% sure.
Yes, this is what Clementia says exactly, and that's why the flu shots aren't 100% because they have to guess which variants to put in the cocktail. I still get it every year, and I do sometimes get the flu anyway. But it shouldn't be as bad.
But it feels like a bad cold. Oop.
Yeah, then I'll go.
There I go. But it feels like a bad cold.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's really like
Yeah.
Oh my God, my extroverted self. Like I said. It's what I was just getting.
What are you responding to? Sorry.
Oh, Corey, I'm so thankful that you're both here to talk. My extrovert self is missing connection. My freaking God. I am just barely tolerating this as it is. And then it's like, oh, you have the sniffles. You can't work for a week in your own home and nobody can come over. It's like, not happy.
Anyway. So that's what's going on with us.
playing video games, killing all the things. It's been fine.
Okay, killing all the things. Let's clarify. She means in the video game.
Final Fantasy, a video game.
Yep.
So, okay, so that's that. So obviously nothing's going up in the shop tonight. Just so you know.
Yeah, heads up. No update to Peggy's shop this week.
No update because
Thursday's usually update day.
Lisa's taking care of all the shipping so that I'm keeping my germs off all the things.
Yeah.
We don't know how important it is or isn't, but why take chances? So yeah, we're keeping me away from all the things that matter. And then now they're saying here that you only have to that as long as you are symptom free, then you can stop quarantining after 5 days.
Yeah, that's where they're at now.
And I'm pretty much symptom free now, so I should be fine.
Yeah. You're still a little sniffly, but like I feel like in the next day or so you'll be clear.
This is the usual. I don't know. It depends on how much precaution.
Well, it's Thursday now, yeah, so soon. What about you guys? How are you guys keeping busy?
Yes. Okay, so what's everybody else doing? Because I mean, we're all like stuck to one degree or another. So what's going on, guys? How was Christmas? Our Christmas was fun. Our Christmas was nice.
Is this our first time being on since live since Christmas?
I don't think we haven't been live. I don't think we've been live to just chat and hang out since before Christmas.
It's like we were just live. What did we just do? We did. I did my tarot, troubleshoot the tarot, which was not a chit chatty thing. Yeah. So.
Oh, it's okay, Amber. I actually feel a whole lot better. This is just right now. It's just a topic of conversation and checking in and stuff. But yeah, our whole family had it, so now we can party.
Cindy's been playing Magic the Gathering on Arena. What's Arena? Is that like a online way to play Magic the Gathering? That'd be kind of cool.
I tell John about it.
Yeah, well, he probably already knows, I'm guessing. I'm curious what it is, though. Silly Billy's been doing embroidery and online school.
Oh,
Mystic Misfit says Santa got me a cricket. What are you making?
Oh.
Peggy kind of like low key wants a cricket.
I want a cricket.
You want any kind of device that will do laser cutting
Oh
or like
my god! You know what I want to do?
oh boy, are you guys ready
Sorry,
for this?
I want to kick the camera.
That was the
I
computer.
want to design like window cling type stuff that you
window
can
cling.
not like stickers. I like designing that sort of stuff. So then design them so that they can be cut out and then
into stickers.
Yeah,
but not stickers.
Well, I don't know if window clings, window sticker preserves. I would love to play with a cricket, but I don't think that I would have the time or the wherewithal to put any effort into it. But beyond it being an expensive toy.
Lame. Princess.
Oh,
what's
that
her name?
sucks.
That's super sucky.
Yeah, what's his name?
Becky will kick his butt.
We will go talk to that boy.
What's his address? We're assuming gender.
Inappropriate.
Yes, us of all people.
Well,
oh my god! I watched my favorite zombie movie on Christmas, Passion of the Christ. Wait, I feel like there's a joke there, and I'm not getting it because I don't know the reference.
There's a joke there.
Is Passion of the Christ?
That's the Mel Gibson movie, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm really bad with pop culture. It's like me and animal identification.
Passion of the Zombie Christ.
I don't know what that is. I feel like I should know. But she got a promotion, so that's good. So you kicking butt, taking names in your own way.
Yeah, so basically, move on and move up.
Ooh, Clementia's working on sigils. So if you guys don't know, we're doing the book club and the Unicorn Fam.
Something else I would do with the cricket with sigils.
Cool.
I'll shut up now. It's fine.
You don't have to shut up.
You're like, sigils.
I'm just picturing in my head. Anyway, we're doing sigil witchery in the Unicorn Fam book club. So that's fun. So we're working on sigils. Super cool.
You know what? I didn't greet a single person here.
Because there's 93 of you.
Hi, everybody.
I'm not
even going to try and we'll still be greeting people.
We'll be here in 20 minutes. Lunar's been watching movies with my friend in her server. Is that
fun?
I know you can do like Netflix Party. Do you guys know about that? I think it's called Teleparty. It's a Chrome extension, and you can basically like it syncs the viewing of something on Netflix, so you can. And I think Disney Plus has it built in too, so you can basically share a link with your friends, and you can all watch something together, and then like have a little live chat, like a little chat box on the side where you can like comment as you're watching whatever show or whatever. Super fun.
Ricardo's busy.
Amazing Christmas here, definitely better than 2020. Mix of tarot projects, video games, and having to deal with an Aries partner at home. Why am I not insane yet? I don't know.
Well, I think you are insane and you just don't know it yet, Ricardo. But
Aquarius, my son is on his way to Disney to propose to his girlfriend in front of the castle.
That's awesome. I hope she says yes.
Oh my god. What the hell?
I'm an ass. We know I'm an ass.
Who is surprised?
Okay, whoa. Show of hands. Who is surprised that I said that?
No shows of hands.
No, not one person. Hands. Oh, gee, Peggy, I'm really surprised that you would say something.
Oh my god, I'm way behind in the chat. What happened?
Oh, we're way behind.
Holy cow. I missed so many things.
That's okay.
Oh, it's a joke about Jesus being a zombie. Okay, get it.
Oh, Lily of the Valley. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, it's a joke about Jesus being a zombie.
Aw. Oh. I just got a new phone, needed to have better pictures. Hubby got me 2 wall hanging candle holders and a ring light with phone camera hooked on. Oh, that's cool.
You know what's funny? We ordered Chinese food, which is totally against type.
Gerald says, I did 2 lives on my channel and I've been going on any live that people will have me. LOL, my extrovert self needs interaction.
Oh my god, yes.
Yep, so true.
Oh my god. Just
you guys are up to some fun stuff.
The minute lockdowns are over, I am like renting out a cafe or doing something and saying, okay, everybody who can get to this location, we're just gonna
be here. Let's meet up.
I don't care if you talk to me or not, just be in the room making lots of noise.
Ange says, we love Peggy's assness. I feel like assness is a new word now. Oh my
Keeping
god.
the realness. See, Amber, not surprised.
Not surprised. She will say yes, she loves me.
There you go. Aww. That's good. That's good news.
I'm not staying. Hi, Nerdy. I wanted to say hi. Be well soon, Peggy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, 2 a.m. Yeah, that's okay.
Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody just joining. Peggy's Sag nature shines through again.
Absolutely.
Oh, hey, who all voted on the Enneagram poll?
Oh, you told me about that, and I never had a chance to go look at it, which is amazing because I sat on my freaking ass. I was so busy sitting on my ass feeling sorry for myself that I didn't actually do anything that I could be doing.
That's totally how it goes. Okay, let's just go to the
You ever notice that? the minute somebody says, "Oh, you can't do anything. You have to do this," you guys like, then fine, I don't want to do anything.
Okay, so let's talk about Peggy's first. Here, I'll share it. I'll share the screen.
So I'm type 8, aren't I?
Yeah. Why are you spoilering?
I don't know.
Classic type 8. I say as a newbie to Enneagram. Yeah, let me go in here and share what you guys voted.
I don't know that she revealed the actual numbers.
I didn't. You just did though.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. But, so
you basically left all these good people hanging.
Yeah, I did. I'm the worst.
You are.
I know. Okay, so
you're bloody horrible. My God. You should apologize. Say sorry to the people.
No, I like torturing people. It's fun. I learned it from you. Don't look all innocent like that. Anyways, wait, let's change the view here so you guys can see this a little better. So hold on.
I already told them. They don't need to see now.
So you guys voted that Peggy was either a type 1. It looks like the majority was type 1, type 5, but the vast majority of you were like type 8. And from what we can tell, looking into all the resources, you are.
We can tell.
I played a bunch of videos for Peggy and like showed her a bunch of stuff so she could actually weigh in on her own type.
I'm a type 8.
Because you're not really supposed to type other people, but like she is very like classic type 8. And what was really funny is when I asked you guys about my type. And by the way, does anybody know what an Enneagram is? We should probably start there.
So basically, not only do you keep them hanging,
and then I don't even tell them what it is.
Here, I want you guys to vote on a thing, but I'm not going to tell you what it is.
So I'm brand new to this. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna.
Like, this is like saying cast your vote, yes or no, and everybody's going like, "What's the fucking question?"
I'm brand new to this, so like, please do not take anything I say as anything. I'm just gonna my very colloquial, brand new beginner understanding is that an Enneagram is like it's like a personality test. Our personality profiling system, but it's all very based on
So now you tell them a week after you made them all vote.
I'm trying to tell them. Will you let me tell them?
You should have told them first.
Well, anyway, it is a personality.
She's a shit.
I'm gonna smack you. No. It's a personality profiling system where it kind of shows you your downsides and like your path of growth and all that kind of stuff. But it helps you kind of identify your blind spots, the stuff you might need to work on, this kind of thing. So it's very like call outy. Like, do you have a link to what this Enneagram stuff is? For people who I could probably do that.
Okay. I don't. I mean,
I like this one. Was this the one that I did?
It's basically a personality test, and then based on your type, it gives you information about what your strengths and weaknesses are, what things that are work well for you, what things may not work well for you, and how far you take it. Just really depends on how far how well you connect with it and want to.
But I'm like legitimately geeking out on it though. I'm trying to find the one. No, but that's not the right one.
Oh, it's not the right one.
No. I want to find the one
I'm gonna give you guys a test, but
no, that's not the right one either. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna do the Truity one because this one seemed pretty decent. Okay, so here's one. Here is one of the tests. I will say the tests are not necessarily accurate. And if you want to learn what your type is, you have to my opinion from what I've experienced so far, you want to take the test to get a rough idea and then start reading or watching videos about that type to see if it starts to feel true. And then watch videos.
Nobody is ever going to be 100%.
But wait,
a single type.
But wait, actually, well, you can argue that with Enneagram, but I will say,
I'll argue that.
No, but hold on. But I will say it's worth watching common mistypes and things like that. The reason that's not the case with Enneagram is because Enneagram focuses on your core type, but you also lean into types to either side, which are called your wings. Okay, stop. And you also have
so once you figure out what your type is, it's gonna sprout wings, fly away, and go fuck you.
You also have types you sort of connect to when you're on when you're healthy or in a growth path, and you've got kind of types you kind of go to when you're in stress. So you pretty much do have a little bit of everything in you, and you lean into different ones for different things. Anyways, I'm again very colloquial understanding. So I asked you guys, and I couldn't put every single type on the list for the voting, so I had to basically pick a handful of types that I thought you guys might type either of us as. And then
I love to talk random shit.
So you guys pretty much were pretty sure Peggy was an 8. And I'll even pretty sure Peggy was an 8. And you guys thought I have to bring it back up on this. Oh no, add it to the stream. Okay, so you guys thought I was a type 2 or a type 9, but 52% of you thought I was a type 2, which is super interesting. And actually, I feel like type 2. Oh, that covers your face. I don't like that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix it. Hold on.
It's okay. I'm fine.
We can. Oh, it's so. I wanted to make it smaller. Well, that was the poll. I don't need to keep the poll
Okay,
up.
you're type 9.
Why? But I like a build-up.
Yeah, you've been building these people up for a week. It's time to let them off the hook.
But yeah, I am actually a type 9. And the funny thing is that there's all these subtypes and all these other things you can, again, totally geek out on.
It's funny, actually. Lisa can be incredibly shy, and it can take, once she starts talking
about something I'm specifically interested in.
Yeah, but getting you to talk socially, she can be so shy that it's like, oh my gosh, she doesn't like me.
Nobody.
Like, no, she's like super shy.
Nobody would know. But the interesting thing about type 3, Emerald Fern, is that type 3 is where I go to in health. So I actually have a lot of type 3 in health. So like, okay, when I'm feeling confident.
No, I think it's health.
Anyways, when I'm feeling confident and when I'm like public speaking and stuff, I'm definitely going into the 3 for sure. But I'm a type 9.
Oh, perhaps it's go team 9.
Very classic 9. All the same fears, all the same kind of core things. Yeah.
Leaf says
that buildup was intense.
Yeah,
though.
see?
I'm sorry.
Lisa does. Okay, this is what Lisa does.
It was really fun to hear your guys' thoughts. And what was really interesting is in the beginning when the voting first started.
Personality types, because there's also the
Myers-Briggs.
Myers-Briggs.
The MBTI, yeah.
There's basically personality profiling is a really, really interesting concept, but I've never really believed that anybody can be like, I suppose it's possible, but I think most people, and I get the wings and they fly away. And
I think because Enneagram's more mobile. It's not like you're a fixed type. Like with Myers-Briggs, you're a fixed type.
Well, sorting things. Okay, figuring out where you land generically is what the Enneagrams are good for.
Me shaking my boots. You guys are so terrible.
I know, wasn't it horrible of her?
Mystic Mifid's an INFJ. I'm an INFP. Yeah.
Oh my.
But you're an E. I think you're like an ESTJ. I feel like we're almost exactly opposite. If
Probably.
I think I'm INFP and I think you're ESTJ.
It's a miracle we haven't killed each other yet.
Damn miracle. You guys just don't know. Oh my God, wings is gonna stick. Oh my God. So type 9. So type 9s, oh my gosh, there's so much to get into with all this.
She got it right. There's 2 wings and she said it twice.
I totally don't want to hijack the chat and make it all about that, but I'll just say that like, as you start to dig deeper and deeper, you can just keep going with it. And I think what I like is that it's like, oh, like, for example, I'm a type 9 with a one wing.
I haven't even read that yet, Alana. The funny thing is that I forgot to go check it. Lisa did it because Lisa did.
I read it to her. She's just not remembering.
She read it. We
were in the car.
Yeah, she read stuff to me in the car, and then I just never got back to it, in spite of literally sitting on my ass with nothing to do. Oh
Marlene says INFP is the Page of Cups. Yeah, I totally identify with the Page of Cups, like really strongly. Yeah, Angela says it's supposed to be more based on your core traits, and a true test has you think about you as a child. Yes. At least my therapist who did it 15 years ago said that to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, a book I'm reading right now about it actually goes into like a lot of the because one of the things I think that the Enneagram does well is it takes your childhood like traumas and like the way you were raised and the dysfunctions and stuff into account, and it's like these things have affected the way that you view the world.
So if you just go find all those traumas and kill them with extreme prejudice, you'll change your type.
Can't kill. If you could kill my traumas, could you just get on that?
I would have if I could have. Just get the fuck out of my way and let me deal with it.
But I think this is the thing is that like with the Enneagram, I feel like it acknowledges all that stuff and it says, yeah, this is the sort of these were the cards you were dealt. Now here's what you can do about it, and not just like this is who you are forever and ever. Amen.
It's definitely definitely a starting point, especially if it's like, oh, I have a tendency to be like this. Okay, well, it's a core personality trait, so now identifying where it's just a bad habit versus a core personality trait.
But this is what the Enneagram does, which is cool. Is it's like these are your core personality traits, but here's specific.
Did you just like burp?
I totally just burped. But here's thank you for bringing it to everyone's attention. I love you. No
problem.
I'm always it's like here's your core traits and habits that you're going to. Here's your autopilot. Here's what you're going to do on autopilot. Here's what you
say. Autopilot.
Shut up! I'm gonna kill you.
Now it's murder pilot.
Well, it's an autopilot now. Anyway,
she's on autopilot today.
I gave you a link. Did I give you a link? Did I post the test link? There's one on Truity. The one that I took. Oh gosh, I can't remember. But it had a really cool pie chart, so it kind of showed which pieces were bigger.
Pie chart. I like pie.
So you could kind of look at all the ones that you tested. Pie. Oh my God, are you a toddler? She's so under socialized right now. She's like a puppy who hasn't seen any other puppies in like a couple of months. You're gonna bark. I know you. Oh my God. I'm an LMFAO type. Says Bart, pretty much. Exactly. There's a bunch of tests, but like I would say I tested differently on a few different tests. I was reading about the types.
Nova wants to know if you gave the right link.
Yeah, I just answered that question.
Oh yeah.
You're not paying attention.
No, I'm just.
I've
yeah.
actually read.
I'm just thinking about otters now.
I love otters. They're so great.
I know. That's why you're talking about
They're
being
so
on
cute.
autopilot.
You're a jerk. I hate you a little bit.
She loves me. Oh boy.
Anyways, it's pretty interesting when you read about type 8 and type 9 relationships. Very on the nose. And it's interesting because Peggy's a type 9 with an 8 wing, and I'm a type 8 with a 1 wing. So she's leaning in my direction, and I'm leaning away from her.
Yeah, Lana says,
wings.
yeah, she's analytical. So she read up on everything, and it's like, yeah, Lisa did the whole thing. It's like, okay, well, I did this, and then I read up on all the things, and like, yep, it's true. It's like, oh, okay, just let's just keep driving. It's fine.
No, I think she actually had a totally different take. Alana typed you completely differently, and me completely differently than we actually are.
Oh, I guess I haven't. No,
but it's saying that there's a case to be made.
But
for
she read
all
up
of
on
it,
all the
right?
traits before weighing in, which is and that's part of her analytical nature.
Marlene, same. I love these types of tests, and then I want everyone I know to take them, and then I make a list of them.
Yeah, well, look what Lisa did. She's got a channel, and now she's going, "Hey guys,
go take this test and tell me what type you are." It's actually really fun, and I've been watching a few YouTube channels that have like content about like
I just don't want to pull your hair.
Like funny bad habits that your type does, or like common mistypes. That actually helped me a lot. Like it helped you like identify what's the difference between like if you think you're the funny thing about 9s is they always think they're somebody else. Oh, I must be a 2, or I must be a 7, or I must be a 6, or I must be a 4. And then
multiple personalities.
Well, 9s kind of merge with other people really easily. Like they kind of meld. So 9s tend to like be very passive and take on other people's personalities, which is why I'm now way more of an asshole than I ever was before.
Probably, yeah.
Because I have a type 8 in my life.
I'm contagious.
But you're so contagious. Oh my God. In a really cool way some of the time. And then in a really obnoxious way some of the time. But it's funny because it's like it kind of helps you go, oh, okay, so if I'm not paying attention, this is the stuff I kind of default to or slip into. And it's so spot on. But if you don't like being called out, like I love this shit. I love like shadow work.
She loves being called out and torturing herself.
Well, not torturing myself.
You're such a masochist.
But I love, yes, but I love increasing.
Ooh,
I love increasing the self-awareness. Please stop talking. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Hi, Dana. Quick subject change. Oh my God, Barb, have you all liked this video, or do I have to sick your house elves on you while you sleep? Yeah, test to see if that 8 is contagious. Forget COVID test. Seriously, if you have an 8 in your life, you know it. Like, you know it. Basically, 8s are super direct. They like to be like in control of their own destiny and their own lives. They don't really like people like pushing them around, which nobody likes that. But it's really super cool and interesting.
Okay, basically, this is the guy who goes, yeah, fuck them all. That's the number 8.
That's literally an 8. Like, that's the definition of an 8. It's super funny. But yeah. Oh, Aquarius Al says writers can use these personality types to flesh out characters. That's a super fun thing to do.
Oh, yeah. Well, and keep a character to keep a character consistent with a touch of believability.
I'm 4 with 8 almost exactly the same. Yeah, so you'd probably have to read about them both to figure out which one you probably really are.
Yeah.
Because the other thing
that's
is
self-reflection too, right? Because the whole idea behind these types of things is to give you tools to use for personal growth, self-awareness.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going through most of this video to find that I'm a 2/6. Yeah, so what you'll find when you figure out what type you probably are, you'll figure out there's another type that sounds like you too.
I'm just the awesome type. That's all that matters.
Peggy was very ezy for us to like figure out. I was way harder.
8's the awesome one. Let's just be awesome.
9s flip-flop all the time because they're like, well, maybe I'm this, maybe I'm that. We're very non-committal. We don't like change, and we don't like to like make decisions and have strong opinions.
You know what phrase I've never understood? You don't like being wrong, do you? Who likes being wrong? Oh, yeah, because it's just an awesome fucking feeling. It's like, hey, I haven't been wrong in a while, so let me just say the sky is purple. Like, hello.
Oh my God.
Hello. Next time somebody says that to me, I think I'm going to go, no, I love being wrong. Please tell me some shit.
I think.
Oh, that would be such a burn.
Anyways,
such a burn.
To do what?
If somebody says, you don't like being wrong, do you? Just say, no, I love being wrong. Tell me some shit. I'll be saying that to you within an hour. Trust me.
Excuse me.
What?
I don't tell you don't like to. Yes, I do.
Yeah, see?
But you also don't like to be wrong.
Because I don't. Nobody likes to be wrong. That is like the most self-evident statement.
There's got to be a better way to say that same, because you guys know what we mean when we say that, right? Like, there's another thing there. There's like, this
is the thing. Like, Stevie just called you out. Now, you don't like being wrong today. Oh, yes, I do. Please tell me stuff.
What's your charm today? Mine is the 10 of Cups. Mine is the Queen of Pentacles. I've been getting her a lot lately.
Okay. Notice how we just changed the subject?
I had a
'Cause Lisa
question.
just
I'm
called herself
answering
out.
the question.
You don't like being wrong, do you?
I don't
It's
know.
like,
I don't know how to express it because it's not about like obviously nobody likes to be wrong,
so why do you
but
say
some
it?
of us feel
So-
very
so-
convinced that we are not ever wrong.
Some of us feel like if we detect, and sometimes some of us feel like if the other person is wrong, we must go, "You don't like being wrong." And we have
We
to
were
call
talking
them
about
out.
Enneagrams.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Now we're talking about this.
No, I don't want to talk. I was saying I was responding to Silla. I totally heard that as like a rar. That's probably wrong.
That's probably really wrong.
Good night, Lily of the Valley.
Yeah, we may not always be right, but we're never wrong. Exactly.
Correct. Yeah.
I don't have to be right to be right.
This is a good point. See, this is why we Sagittariuses are fiery. It'd be really interesting to see this stuff laid over top of like somebody who knows a lot about astrology and like compare it and be like, where are their correlations? Because there's always correlations, and I think correlations are fascinating.
I think there's always everything always has their useful piece.
Yeah.
Their useful core bit. So
Like some of this stuff I feel like makes people feel really boxed in. But I think what excites me about personality and psychology and like self-analysis stuff is like you can kind of look at that and then use that as a jumping off point for personal growth. But I think you have to know yourself. I think if you're
Perhaps I love being wrong. The more you're wrong, the more people leave you alone. I got to remember that.
but you
I have
want you want people to. You don't want people to leave you alone. You want people to like hang out with you.
Well, not the ones who tell me I'm wrong.
Oh my! At least you know yourself.
It's like,
At least
tell
you
me
know
I'm wrong. No,
yourself.
you're an idiot. Get out. I don't need you telling me I'm wrong. I'll find somebody who's not going to tell me that shit.
Ricardo,
Only tell me what I want to hear.
oh my god, that's not true. You're not like that for reals. Ricardo says, but the worst is when you're right and you know 100% you are, but someone keeps going no. The fire in me lights up in that moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Somebody goes, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, okay, because I don't care anymore. It's like, oh well, I don't need to be right. You go ahead and cross on the red. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Marlene says, I'm just always down to talk about things that help me understand myself better.
Yeah.
I feel like these tests can help you pinpoint what you do or don't know. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. I mean,
Ashley, 7 here. I remember looking around the room when reading my report. It was so spot on. Yeah, you'll feel super when you land on your type.
unless
You
your
will
type is
feel-
awesome, like eights are like,
You will-
I don't care.
Except-
I'm awesome.
You will feel so called out. When I was showing Peggy videos, once she confirmed, yeah, that's me, and I was showing her some videos about like annoying thing 8s do, she was like, yep, yep.
No,
Yep.
not me. I don't
Yep.
do that shit anymore. I outgrew that.
She didn't. She acknowledged every single one. She's like, yeah, I totally do that.
No.
Yes, you
No.
did.
No.
Don't lie to the
no.
internet.
I'm not lying to the internet.
By the
I'm
way,
lying to you.
8s have a tough time getting past. You have a tough time getting past 8s' tough exteriors. They like to be strong and not
Ding, ding, ding.
vulnerable. They like to be tough. Doesn't sound like anybody we know. I'm quite sure. No, they also kind of have a hard time like owning their owning their ego.
I have no problem owning my ego.
You own your pretend ego, but not your real ego. Like if somebody's like, "Oh, Peggy, you sew really nice stuff," you're like, "Oh, stop! You're so cute."
I'm not that femme.
You're humble
It's like-
though.
Well,
You are. You get really cute and awkward and shy, and it's adorable. When
Fine.
people give you real compliments,
Fine.
see,
Fine.
there it is, right
Fine.
there.
fine.
Yep. Yeah. Oh my God, this is fun. Yeah. If you figure out if you get started on your test, I feel like it's really
That'd
fun.
be that can
Fair warning.
that can be homework for the group. Is that if we have a chance to do another
if you consent,
no, you don't get to consent. Just do as you're fucking told.
we are
Anyway.
not drunk, just hyper. We're very under socialized, as mentioned previously.
We are totally. Oh my god. I don't think we've done a live since like beginning of December, maybe.
Clementia says, I just tried to find it in a Google search and spelled it wrong, so I got information about Eminem's MBTI type. It's Slim Shady. Wait, hold on. I had it in the wrong comment.
Okay. Well, you learned something new.
Yeah. Is there a short? No, all the tests are kind of long because
There's a new thing. Linda learns a thing.
Yeah. Linda learns a thing. Yeah. B asks if there's a short version. They're all kind of long, and I think it's because you have to identify certain patterns to kind of figure out which type you are. And also, I took multiple tests, and then I also.
Oh yeah, we had the Yule Ball.
But that was in like December, like mid-December.
That was in December.
It's over a month ago. You're still.
Yeah, that's
you're an
still almost a
extrovert.
month. I'm an extrovert. Like this whole lockdown nonsense for the last 2 years has been fucking painful.
Magdalena says, Okay, I'm a 1, but without the stick up my butt. Apparently, 1s suppress their anger and struggle with being silly. That's not me at all. Yeah,
All right.
you probably lean into your 8 wing for maybe
8 wing.
If you're a 1, if you're a 1, you have, I don't know, you're either 9 wing or you're a 2 wing, right?
No,
9,
you could be whatever. You could.
Nope, that's not how it works.
I'm not allowed to. You're not allowed to be a 1.
No, well, no, you can be a. Okay,
you're not allowed.
The wings are only the things that are right next to you on the Enneagram chart. Like you can't be like a 9 with like a 7 wing or something.
Sure, you can. Fuck them. You can be whatever you want to be.
And Peggy proves she's an 8 yet again. I have a very large 8 wing, says Magdalena.
Isn't your wing? Didn't you explain this to me? And basically, the wing is basically the sum of your experiences and how they impact who you are.
Let me just show.
Here's the rules, and you're not allowed to be anybody else.
Hold on. No, that's not how it works. Okay, hold on. I'll bring this up. Hold on.
Just because it's a tendency doesn't mean it's a firm rule.
No. It's not a firm rule. You're just settle down for a second.
No.
Open image in new tab, and then I'll share the tab, and everything will make sense. Sort of. Clear as mud. It's exciting because if you are, this is the really interesting thing about Enneagram, I think. That's stupid.
Same, Stevie.
What'd Stevie say?
I'm an extrovert, but I don't like people. I hate everybody. It's like, get off my fucking lawn, but come keep me company for a while first. It's like bad.
Okay. This one's good. Okay, so I'm going to just blow this up. All right.
Because that's the tendencies, it doesn't mean that's the rule.
No. I'm not saying, okay, hold on. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's the rule. What I'm saying, okay, so up here at the top, I'm a 9, right?
Okay.
So the way the wings work, the way the system works, I'm not saying you have to follow the system. You can obviously do whatever you want.
Well,
but
yeah. So hold on. So that means nothing.
Wait, hold on.
If that doesn't,
but it's useful if you follow the system. It becomes less useful if you muddy it up with. Just hear me out for a second. I know you don't like rules. Just chill, challenger. Okay, so I'm a peacemaker, which is a 9. Which means that where the wings are concerned, I either will lean more heavily into the challenger or the reformer. I lean more heavily into the reformer as my wing. But
so you have 1 wing, so basically you just fly in a fucking spiral all day. No, we just figured some shit out there.
Stop. Oh my god, I hate you. Okay, but I sometimes will lean into my 8 wing because I have access to both.
To stabilize.
Okay, hold on, wait, stop. But also
a wing and a half.
But wait. When I'm moving in the direction of being my healthiest,
you're pointing at stuff.
I know I'm helping you. You need help because you are the challenger and you're being obstinate.
But look, this one only has 1 wing. Where else can the 5 go? Like it goes nowhere.
No, the 5. It's always what's in either side. So a 9 can have an 8 or a 1. A 1 can have a 9 or a 2. A 2 can have a 3 or a 1. A 4 can have a 3 or a 5. A 5 can have a 4 or 6. The lines.
No, look, the line doesn't go there. The 5 cannot have a 4.
The wings are not the lines. I'm getting there. Okay, the lines are something else.
Oh.
So the wings are what's to either side, right? You have a dominant wing and a not dominant wing. Okay. Some people use their wings equally. Most of us have a dominant wing. Okay, so I'm 9 with a dominant wing of 1. You are an 8 with a dominant wing of 9, which makes you a softer version of 8 when you're not being a dick. That's what that is. But the lines.
But I come with my own wings, so it doesn't matter to me.
The lines are the 9. So we'll use me as an example because if we use you, it's going to go all kinds of sour. The 9 will go towards the 3. That's their growth path. So if I want to do better, if I want to be healthier, I'll move towards the 3.
Why can't you move towards the 6?
Because the 6 is where I go in stress. That's how this is.
So it's a left-right thing. It's binary.
It's not.
That's not really very fair, is it?
I hate you so much. And I don't know enough about this to have a debate. By the way, 8s love debates for the sake of debates. Like they just want to argue because they find it really thrilling and like gives them lots of energy.
It's thrilling. I think this is really funny.
This is what I mean. You enjoy this? Guess what 9s hate? Guess what 9's core fear is? Guess. Do you remember from me telling you?
Spiders? I don't know.
Conflict.
We're
afraid of conflict. Guess what 8s love?
Conflict. Aren't we a match made in hell? Okay.
But you challenge me to be more assertive, which is what helps me move towards my 3.
I think the same thing, Linda. Always has wings. He can fly.
Okay, I am not responsible for all of the wing garbage that has been happening over here.
All right, the Queen of Shovels is here.
Oh,
hey, Christy.
That's a good point, Marlene. Yeah, she does play along, which is useful. I think she just loves having something to torture me about. That's basic.
Okay, but you're still trying. So who's the masochist here?
I love you, and I think this is really interesting, and I'm trying to get you on board with all the fascinating.
We could just change the subject.
We could. We should probably do
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, and you know what else? You know what it is? This is my show and tell personality piece where I'm always like, honey, look, I found a thing. I learned a thing.
Yeah, she found a thing. She learned a thing.
Sounds like you balance each other out. We do.
I think we do.
Oh my God. I have a question that's off topic. Hit us with it, Pinky Little Mama. Depends on how off topic, obviously, but hit us with it anyway.
Ronnie says, Biggie, what should we talk about next?
Just
I don't
anything.
know. Anything.
Does the 9 have teacher-like aspects?
When
I move into the 3,
it would be a really it would be a really interesting thing for people who want to say, hey, why don't you think about having a chat like in a week or two,
talking just about Enneagram.
Talk about Enneagrams.
So I don't hijack our entire chat.
Because one is Peggy Bag.
Lisa says my partner's an 8-2 and he acts the same way. Yeah.
Because I mean, a lot of people
made in heaven.
Tarot is a really, really useful tool for looking towards self-growth, that sort of thing.
And people that like that stuff tend to like this other stuff.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of crossover.
But it's also not fair to stereotype anybody as saying you should be into this.
No. Some people think this is garbage. I'm totally down for it. It's fine.
Yeah, if you think it's garbage, you're not obligated to do anything but sit here and get a good laugh out of all this shit.
Oh, you all are speaking in Spanish. And I know like 3 of those words. Something friends with, nope.
Friends with benefits? What?
No. I'm trying to read Ricardo's message in Spanish because I'm nosy AF. It's not even to me.
So, and you say,
it's Portuguese. Oh, that explains why I wasn't recognizing some of the words. Although I only have like 3 years of high school Spanish, so it's not going to help me that much. We were talking mostly about COVID in the beginning, Nancy. So I think all the fun chat is happening now.
Yeah. Somebody had a question, but we haven't heard anything.
Yeah, there was an off-topic question. Did I miss it? Maybe they're still typing.
There's something else to shit talk about. It's fine.
Who is on your list of famous people for your type? Oh, I have no idea.
Oh.
One of yours was one of yours Oprah Winfrey? I think, or maybe one of mine was. I don't know. I can't remember.
I never looked beyond what you showed me. So
yeah, there's so much to do. I'm reading like my second book on the topic already because I'm just nerding out on it.
Oh yeah, total nerding out. But
I love it.
But you're totally into that personal growth, self-help path and all that stuff anyway.
Yeah, it's right up my alley.
She wrote a book about self.
Yeah, I might have done that.
And self-help.
The fact that I had a hard time bringing that to fruition, total 9 thing, by the way.
Total 9.
The fact that I finally got there, me going towards the 3. But anyways, yes, we should stop talking about this because I will never shut up. Why are you glaring at me?
I'm just waiting. What's the next topic? Give us a topic. Let's talk about
else
shit.
Bring up a topic.
Let's shit talk the world today, guys.
I have a question for you guys. Is it how?
I am a Karen. What?
Wait. Anyone else listen to my favorite murder podcast? Peggy's a Karen for sure. So probably something to do with the people on the podcast. Oh, not the Karen like the bad Karen.
Yeah, it's like
Peggy's not one of those.
Which kind of Karen are you referring to?
Yeah, 9s often mistype as other types because they all sound like they could also be us because we have no self-identity. Yeah. We're working on that.
Stevie, I'm a Sagittarius too, Stevie. I have all the fuck you and the horse you rode in on vibes. I have every single sign like for that. It's like
it's true.
It's bad.
It's true.
Okay.
I was looking for the question that somebody said they had that was off topic.
No, they said they had a question, but the question hasn't happened yet. Yeah, that's okay.
Not the bad Karen.
Peggy bags. No Peggy bags are happening right now. Just for a little tiny. Lisa's dealing with the shipping, but nothing new is going to be showing up this week. I think I'll be back. You'll
probably be back to work on Monday.
I should be back to work on Monday.
Yeah. What are you doing next? What's your next batch of stuff?
Are
you finally going to do 2 pocket wrap backs? Because I keep telling people that they're amazing and then they're never in stock.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing.
They sell really fast.
This week was supposed to be. What tarot deck are you throwing today?
I am working with the Tarot of the She this week with the Prairie Majesty Oracle, which is a really fun combination, actually. I've been working with those this week.
Oh, if you look in the comments under the video, I think you'll find the link for the shop.
Yes, there's always a link to Peggy's shop down
below. Shadow Witch, I'm fine. Anyway, I'm working on single pocket bags right now, which obviously
2 pocket bags, right?
I'm doing single pocket bags were supposed to be this week.
The wrap bags or the pouches?
The long ones.
Yeah.
The wrap bags. So the 1 pocket wraps were supposed to be this week, and the 2 pocket wraps were supposed to be focusing on those next week.
But you're behind now.
We're behind by at least a week.
Yeah.
So that's going to happen.
You bought a Peggy bag thingy for your
Oh, for
Kobo?
your
Which
Kobo.
size? Which size for your
Okay.
Kobo?
That's something to think about.
An Enneagram deck on Kickstarter. The I'm Here has Enneagram bonus cards we got in a stretch goal. Is this something else?
Oh, I think that's what got everybody talking about Enneagrams. Actually, was that deck?
It was that I'm Here deck. That's how I went down the rabbit hole. I'm like, well, if I'm gonna get an add-on about Enneagrams, I need to know what they mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you mind if I look up real quick?
You mind if I look it up right quick as I'm looking it up?
Correct. Is it this? Oh no, it's not this. There's the Ennea game, which is exciting.
Find it in 29 minutes.
I guess I'll just keep that tab open. And then there's the Enneagram. Is it an oracle or something? No, I'll just type in Enneagram.
There's a cannabis magic oracle.
Okay, I'm so behind on sorted
There's
by
Enneagram
new. Kindred lines. Oh, that must be it.
Go back to the other chat so you can see and people's responses. See if that's it.
I'm gonna have to share the screen first before they can see what I'm looking at. Okay, let me share.
Oh, thanks, Christy.
Share screen. Share tab.
Kindred lines.
This one. Right? This. An Enneagram reflection deck. Are there pictures? There's the Enneagram. Sneak peek of the card. So
is it? So what kind of a deck is this?
It's an oracle.
Okay.
Looks like it's based on Enneagrams. I don't know. It's all black and white. I'm already like,
Oh, you're horrible.
I'm very picky about.
She likes all the pretty colors.
I love pretty colors. It takes a lot for me to want a black and white deck. That Little Odd Tarot was like everything for me for a black and white.
Well, I will say that for the people who are really connecting with using Enneagrams.
We're all connected.
According to this theory, your relationships or even a group. Maybe you want to do a deep dive into your Enneagram web.
See, it's a web. Everything's connected. This is the point.
Yeah, but you're saying everything's connected according to very, very unchangeable rules.
But those rules are so useful for framing. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. I like rules.
Uh-huh.
I love rules. I like structure. I'm a 9. 8s hate structure and rules. Oh, I am made a Peggy bag boo-boo. I bought a bag I wanted for Kickstarter deck in anticipation and found out it's going to be small now. Oh, did we already ship it? If not, we can sort it out.
Yeah, send me a message. We'll sort something out.
Yeah, send us a message on the shop. You know how to do that.
Yeah.
We'll sort you out.
Don't let me forget.
You get more details. Yeah, I'll watch the video when I'm like not on the internet. Oh, Corey says your mom is taking you to an Enneagram workshop where we live in February. Yeah, we're gonna have to schedule an Enneagram chat so we can all geek out together and not torture poor Peggy who we're trying to socialize.
I'm like, okay, I'm done shit talking Enneagrams. I got nothing
I'm
left.
bored now. Next. Yeah. I object. I seem to be a 5. Oh, see, whenever you find your type, you're gonna want to object. That's how you know you're landing on it. Anyways, yes.
Like, yeah.
We need another topic.
Or you're gonna go, this is wrong, and I'm not a 5, and then it's like, then the test sucks.
You suck.
You suck.
You suck.
What do I suck?
What the heck? I'm so over you.
Come here, purple girl. Look how red she is. Look how honey, you are putting up. You're glowing. You're so red.
You are such a problem.
I just asked a question. You couldn't.
We're talking about Enneagrams, Christy. That's what all the numbers are that everybody's talking about. We're gonna have an Enneagram chat so that only the people that want to geek out on Enneagrams
you can have an Enneagram,
have to be subjected to it.
You can have an Enneagram.
Peggy's an 8.
Link several different tests so people can check because they might.
That'd be a fun chit chat to do.
And then talk about where all that stuff comes in from.
Oh, GGB says a Peggy bag with a magical Nordic tarot.
Oh, just drop me a message and we'll sort it out.
Now I want to know what the magical Nordic. Oh, it's all purpley galaxy stuff. You've got tons of stuff.
Tons of that.
You might have some stuff right now.
There's a piece that's perfect. So there's 2 pieces.
Look at Stevie says, when I showed my Peggy bag in my video, I had to remember that the Etsy isn't actually called Peggy bags. We should put that somewhere in your heading because it does cause confusion. Because we
That's
say
true.
Peggy bag all the time. I can't even remember.
There is 2 purple fabrics that would work right now sitting over on my thing, but I'm not
Oh.
supposed to go over there right now. Do you want to go get them?
It's an item that Alana already has. What's that? Get what?
There's 2 purple fabrics that probably would be perfect based on a glance.
You know which ones you want, so you're gonna have to
Well,
go get them. I'm
okay,
like,
I'll
I don't.
just
What am I
spray it off when
fetching?
I'm done. I'll bring it over and spray it off, I guess, but I shouldn't be.
Well, don't
I've
breathe.
got like 2 more days before I can officially be back here.
Yeah. They say that stuff's not really transmitting on packages or anything like that too, but it's good to be cautious.
I'm only willing to grab this because it's literally sitting on the top.
Hello. Bruno's like, I'll have Peggy's spot. Come here. Hello. Hi. Look what just happened. Oh, yeah, here. Area here. These would both probably be really good fits for Nordic. Are these for wrap bags that you've got cut?
Those are for single. Those
Do
are
you
for
have
single
more?
pockets. Yeah, I've got.
Okay.
I wouldn't bring it
So-
over. Hi, Bruno.
There's this one, which is all like really pretty. This is all metallic thread on there. Don't mind my terrible nail polish. And this one is sparkly. It's got a shimmer. Oh, there we go. I can get to kind of catch the light, kind of. Geometric. So probably either of those would be great for the. I'll let you put them back.
Me now.
I think either of those would be fine for the Nordic.
I'm getting that away from my germs.
Yeah. Bruno was just replaced with fabric. He's literally still right here. He will not be replaced.
There's other stuff that might also match, but that's the most obvious match that I have coming up. Hi,
Did
Fuzzy
we
Butt.
get rid of whoever needs to be gotten rid of? Because I can grab him otherwise.
Oh, double check.
Um,
What happened?
I'm checking.
What happened? Did somebody do a dumb? This is not the place.
Oh yeah, no. This talk makes of this. I got a bag for Victorian romantic pre-order now. I wonder if it will fit. I got a regular. The standard bags fit a wide variety of decks. That's what I use for all of my Baba Studios decks. So if you got a regular Baba Studios, you didn't get the super large limited edition. If you got the regular, I almost said Alice deck.
Oh,
If you got the regular Victorian romantic, Peggy's standard bag will fit. I'm sorry if you bought it from Peggy.
Yeah. You bought
Um,
it for me.
how did the title Peggy bags get started? I don't remember. Early on, probably one of your
Just
customers.
in a chat.
Somebody
I think
said it. And it
we were
stopped.
doing a live chat. I was being an asshole, my usual self, and somehow it came up and stuck. I don't really remember the details.
Yeah.
Not a huge story around that. My queen. We know exactly how that started. It's like,
Peggy bags are not called Peggy bags. Who knew? I know. We got a message. It was so cute from somebody who's like who had encountered like our videos or something and thought that tarot bags were just called Peggy bags. Which I
Yeah.
told Peggy, she was like, "Oh, it was such a cute moment."
that was so cute.
It was really cute.
Yeah, Bruno's over here. Bruno we gave these guys a bath as soon as Lisa got home.
and he usually gets
He
wrapped
has
up in a towel and cuddled after baths. And
well, he
he's
wanted
been
his
needy.
towel, but he does. Basically, he has a double coat. See the double coat? Do you know how long it takes this little monster to fully dry? Like he can take an hour or so minimum. Well, we bathed him. How long have we been live? He's still damp.
An hour and 7 minutes.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
still
he'll
damp.
stay damp for hours because he
In the
just
summertime, it's not so bad because we can just take him for a walk and get him dried off. But
Okay. Stevie says, remember how I told you that my stepdaughter goes to a Catholic school? She's been learning about Moses this week, and she told her teacher that he must be a witch because he parted the Red Sea.
oh,
That's amazing.
Oh, that's probably not going to go.
Probably not going to go over well, but kind of funny.
You know what though? That's still awesome. I mean,
there needs to be
got
a
us-
Peggy bag link to the shop. Yeah, I think we do need to change your title or something. Home of the Peggy bags or something like on your banner on your shop.
we could do something like that. We can sort that out, but
that is a nice pattern for the Star Tarot. I agree. That'd be perfect for the Star Tarot. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well,
when did
that's-
Peggy start making bags? 2017.
2018.
I started my channel in 2018, and you were already making them.
I started my channel about
6 months
March
before my channel.
of 2018.
Oh, so it was still 2018.
I started my shop about 6 months before
You said
started.
channel.
Channel. I started the shop about 6 months before you started your channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's interesting because she didn't start it. She started it to make me bags because the bags I was getting in stores were kind of crappy.
Is Sparks the name of my dragon?
Sparks is a name that you've used for a long time.
Sparks is just a nickname that I picked up
years ago. Because you were using that nickname when I first met you online.
Yeah, just on IRC chats.
IRC, y'all remember IRC?
Anybody who was
dating ourselves
way back in the day, you would go in and so people would just consistently pick the same name.
Peggy's
somehow,
bag always fit. Yep,
yeah.
that's true. Heavenly Bloom.
Somewhere
too.
along the line, I picked that name. It stuck, and I've been using that for 25 years now for various things.
Oh, do you think you would have a bag to match this deck? This
Heavenly
is
Bloom?
This is what the backs look like, and we covered this in hot takes together. Actually, remember?
Well,
It's very like kind of almost anime. Remember this card?
yep.
Yeah, if you have no idea what
Yeah.
we're talking about, go watch the hot takes that Peggy and I did together. That was super fun.
I've got a couple that might match. I want to minimize my digging over there right now.
I know.
Just because I don't want to get. I don't.
Oh my God, Precious Marlene just asked, is IRC like AOL? Who here
Yes.
doesn't know what IRC is? It was called Internet Relay Chat, and as far as I know, it was the very, very first IM other than AOL.
IRC and AOL were popular at
around
about
the same time, right?
AOL was specific to AOL users. IRC is what everybody else used.
And it had this like little green flower icon. I think it still exists,
It is.
but that was how everybody first started IMing was IRC. Oh my gosh, takes me right back. What was the other thing? There was not just IRC, but
Comic chat.
No. What was that text-based? There was all these different rooms. It was really popular. I was on it a lot. I was still on it when I met you. You would
Pornhub?
no, I wouldn't have found you there.
I would have found you there. Is that what you're saying?
No,
because that's.
try to embarrass me. Keep it up.
Think of the way you just said it.
Yeah, I said I wouldn't have found you there. On Pornhub, it's all straight. It's all. Okay.
Oh,
Anyways, okay.
Is it? I have no idea.
Regardless, what was the other? Wait, are we mixing up? No, we're mixing it up. IRC is exactly. Wait. ICQ is what you were thinking of.
ICQ.
IRC is the thing I was just trying to think of.
Okay, Christy said something.
Oh, okay. As much as I hate seeing myself, if you watch my first live, I called them Peggy bags, and you guys thought it was great. Did it come from you? It might have come from you.
No, I mean, I probably did.
Everybody's literally. Oh my God! Look, everybody's literally correcting me. ICQ. ICQ is what we thought we were talking about, but it was. Wait. This is important. We were talking about ICQ, right? That instant messenger, but IRC was also popular around the same time, and IRC.
MIRC.
Yes, MIRC. That's exactly what we're talking about. I used to call it just IRC.
No, there was two. There was
no,
IRC.
There was the same. It was the same.
One was by Microsoft, and one was just generic.
Oh, really?
Yep. MIRC, I believe, is the Microsoft.
Yes, ICQ is totally what we were talking about. Oh my God.
High five.
I never used high five. Good night, Linda.
Night, Linda. Youngsters. No, it's only 7:00 here because we're in a different time zone.
Yeah, Dana met her husband on World of Warcraft, and they used MSN to get to know each other. We met each other
MSN Comic Chat.
Yahoo Chat initially.
Yeah.
And then it was Yahoo, and then we flipped over to MSN because they had video chat, and we would I would come home from work and I would sit in my comfy chair and I would put on my headset and use my webcam and we would talk.
Yep.
It was great. Good old ICQ. I still remember the alert sound. Yeah, that's what I was totally describing was ICQ. And IRC was the other thing I was trying to remember. Chat rooms. IRC was like chat rooms.
Yeah, it was different chat rooms, and you could make private chat rooms. You could do whatever. You could. It was.
They were all topical too, so you could go into a room where they're talking about this, and
you could go into topical
people
rooms.
Play games in there.
You could go into public topical rooms. You could go into private rooms. You could go into.
Oh, you two need to be a movie.
Aw.
Oh my God.
Be a horror movie.
No, it wouldn't. It would be a super sappy movie.
Action movie with lots of fighting.
Says the 8.
Lots of fight scenes.
Yep. She just wants all the action. Wait.
Bruno is over here just loving life.
Well, because it's 7:15 and he's like, hi, is it my dinner time soon?
I met my husband at A&W. I met her playing Neopets.
We were playing Neopets. We've told the story. Oh my God, thinking about it now that we had dial-up. That was a very good reenact. That was a very good reenactment.
There is nobody in my age range who can hear that sound and not know exactly what it is. And the really scary part is that the fax and the internet had a slightly different sound.
Yeah, they're still they're different for sure.
So you could tell it's dial up.
I remember bulletin boards. So bulletin boards were, depending on which one, they had maybe one phone line or they had 5 phone lines. So only 1 to 5 people could be on at a time. The really fancy ones might have 20 lines.
Oh my God!
All of 20 people could be online at the same time.
And at work, they had to have a dedicated phone line for every single computer,
so that they could each individually get on the phone.
Yeah, each individually get on the phone. I remember going from 28.8K. That's kilobytes, people. That's we'd upload and down. Upload.
Wait, what was it again? What'd you say?
28.8.
28.8 was a step up because I remember 14.4. 14.4K was the first
yep.
one I remember. And then it was a big upgrade to go to 28.8. God, it's bizarre. Now we're on like 2 gig terabyte or something.
I think of dial-up every time I swear at the internet. Every time I swear at the internet now, and then I calm my tatas. It sometimes seems so long ago.
I know.
I remember doing an internet speed test, and it took like 5 minutes.
Wait,
it's like
every time you say Bruno, the Encanto song. I haven't watched Encanto yet. Is it good? Apparently there's a song where there's a Bruno. This is Bruno.
This is Bruno. He's letting me pet him because it's helping him dry off faster. Well, he just likes to be petted.
Ashley says, I met my husband on MySpace and IMing on AOL. Yeah, similar story over here.
Yeah, we met.
Two different countries.
Yep, we met. We met playing World of Warcraft and then realized we had a lot of
Neopets.
Neopets. Oh my god,
that came later. We wowed together.
We played WoW later.
Now we're Final Fantasying together.
No, we met playing a kids game called Neopets and realized we had a lot in common. Started chatting, and here we are now.
Yep. It's pretty great. We don't talk about Bruno. No. Nobody talks about Bruno. Okay.
Oh, it's from the movie Encanto.
Oh, okay, there's a reference there. I don't understand yet.
We all talk about Bruno.
Earworms. Oh, that's literally the name of the song is We Don't Talk About Bruno.
Oh no, Bruno, they don't want to talk about you anymore.
Christy, dial up, start the computer, walk away, and 10 minutes later, you might be online.
Exactly. Oh my God. And changing a screen. It's like, I'll go make a cup of tea now.
Bruno,
time for a smoke.
Bruno is a rat terrier Chihuahua mix, so they call him a Ratchie.
He is supposed to be half and half, but we think something else.
I don't think anything else. I think he's very classic Ratchie.
She doesn't think.
He's very classic.
I'm trying to think of something really shitty to say when you said I don't think.
No, I'm not letting you. He's very classically his breed. All the pictures look just like him.
Yeah.
Get the big pointy ears.
What's up?
Yeah. Buffering. Oh God.
Oh my God.
Oh wait, are we buffering?
Okay. No. Buffering was something that remember it's like buffering, and that's just between pages.
Oh yeah, hubby got me into WoW. Then we went to Final Fantasy a few years ago. Yeah, Peggy and I just hit Storm. No, we're not even technically in Stormblood yet.
No, we have to still. We're just finishing up
Heaven's Word.
Yeah. No, we got
his little face is too much. I know, and he's such a ham.
No, remember, and who remembers downloading a single song?
Oh my God, do you remember when somebody picks up the phone to make a call while you're on the internet?
Oh, yeah.
Murder.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Bruno's
away. I log into Neopets every few months to check on my stocks.
Oh my God. So fun.
Yep. Yeah, Heinz 57.
You brought up something and I interrupted you.
What was I going to say? I was going to say something. You stopped me from saying it. You made me stop a say.
Did. Yeah. You'll find another say, believe me.
I was going to say something. Oh my God.
Does anybody remember LimeWire? Yes, Napster.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Uploading. Now, up here in Canada, downloading a song or a movie was not illegal. So you would find something that you like. You would have your LimeWire installed. You would download it. You would set your computer up to download 4 songs and come back in the morning.
Oh, boy.
You would set up.
Oh, you were bringing up downloading music 1 song at a time. Yep. LimeWire, my God, yes.
Music, oh my God! And if you wanted to download them, I would have to find the lowest quality movie available in order to be able to download it in less than 24 hours.
Yeah,
we watched a lot of movies.
Yeah, Winamp. I never got into any of that stuff, but it's kind of funny. We ended up with
everybody had LimeWire. Winamp was another one. Yeah.
Oh, 4:30 a.m. comes so fast. That's early. Go to bed.
Ouch.
Good night.
I'll be lucky if I'm going to bed at 4:30 in the morning.
I know, right? Yeah, you're usually up to like 2 or 3.
Kaza, yes.
I don't remember any of those, but I never got
a downloading site. That was a downloading site too. We had that one, and then for some reason they stopped.
Oh my God! And if you got a bad one, you'd get Clinton saying, "I did not have sex with that woman." Oh my God!
Oh my God!
That's horrifying. Oh my God, you guys just said that at the same time. So Stevie just said that, and so did Emerald Burn at the exact same time.
Oh yeah.
What's our favorite music? We like a lot of the same stuff.
I like a lot of stuff.
She listens to more 70s. I listen to more 80s, 90s.
I'm more.
She goes 70s, but that's our age gap,
but there's also some new. I listen to a lot of different stuff. There's some newer stuff that I really enjoy too.
Yeah. Yeah, we typically will listen to some top 40 stuff. We both love Amanda Marshall, but you introduced me to Amanda Marshall. She's 80s, right? Or 90s?
90s, early 2000s.
Do you want something soon? Yeah. Yeah, getting up at 4:30 a.m. should be illegal for serious.
Yeah, sorry, Amber, you're breaking the law. You have to come back.
I like all kinds of music. I got this question recently, actually, from a friend who we'd never really kind of talked to. I'm like, my rule of thumb has always been I can listen to just about everything as long as I can understand the lyrics. If it's like too screamy or rappy or whatever, where I can't understand what they're saying, I don't like it. I don't like it. And I want to be able to understand. I don't want to be dancing along to something and then find out later I was listening to something really yucky.
Rap is something like
I loved Indigo Girls.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air rap. I like that kind of music, but the more hardcore rap, that's about the only music I can definitively say I don't like. Other than that, I think I like a little bit of everything.
Peggy and I went and saw Faith Hill and Faith Hill and
Garth Brooks.
Was it Garth Brooks and Faith Hill?
Are they the two that are married?
Were they the couple?
Who's Faith Hill married to?
Or was she married to?
Was she married
to? This would have been a while ago. You never know.
That's who we went
Tim McGraw. It was Faith Hill and Tim McGraw. Yeah. We went and saw them. We saw Lorena McKenna.
What's her name? You're breaking the new law that we just enacted.
No,
so
there's no 4:30 a.m.
No.
Wow. Tim McGraw, everybody says, yeah. So I loved them. I used to listen to a lot of country. Some country I still like. I still like some of Blake Shelton stuff. Wait, what was that question? Hold on.
Yeah,
where the heck does people get?
He's trying to get us on track for his DINNER, which is he still has almost. Well, you can think about it any time now.
Anyways, where the heck does people get super different meanings that are nowhere to be found, not even intuitively? Is that something you get when working with deities? Do you mean with tarot?
I think a lot of times that comes.
I would say psychic, intuitive. It depends on the person. I think
it can depend on the context of what's being asked at the same time as well.
Can be context of the question, can be cards around that card, can be the card in relation to the position it's in a spread. It can be something visually stands out to you, and then you're tapping into more psychic, intuitive. I don't feel like it's ever deity when I'm doing it, but that doesn't mean that's not somebody else's experience.
Okay, this is real demanding.
I know we gotta get him dinner soon. Dana says, Lisa, I just got the Somnia Tarot and the Future Ancestor Tarot for my upcoming birthday. Oh, happy early birthday! Anyone else have these decks?
Happy birthday.
I don't have either of those, so I'm no help. I don't like modern country. I like a little bit of it. It just depends. I still like Shania Twain and
there's something in.
I don't know if she's country.
There's lots of new stuff coming out that I really like.
That's true. Yeah.
But I'm also really bad for. I like one or two songs by this person, one or two songs by this person. Are we
actually talking about tarot on a tarot channel? What is happening?
Yeah, that's weird.
I know.
Like, when did that happen?
Spice Girls. Oh my gosh, Spice Girls was so good. You know who I loved and who I've only ever released one album as far as I know is Tattoo. Do any of you guys remember Tattoo? It was like a 90s or early 2000 thing. TATU. They had a really fun song, especially if you were a little baby lesbian like I was.
A little baby lesbian.
Yeah, they had a song. I was like, all the things she said. I can still hear it immediately.
Old lesbian.
I'm not crusty. You're crusty.
I had a bath.
I'm married to a crusty old lesbian.
I had a bath today. I am not crusty at the moment.
We want to do a day. Oh yeah, see, Corey knows who I'm talking about. All the things she said. Yeah, it's still a fun song. I saw a video about it recently. I was like, oh my god, it was fun. And it was hot as hell. If you especially from my baby lesbian perspective.
Is that what you want?
I remember all the things she said. Yeah, so good, right? They were a media stunt. I feel like I knew that. I feel like I found that out after, which was super disappointing. But the song was still fun.
Who?
Tattoo. It was like they kind of were capitalizing on the whole like two girls are hot together kind of thing.
Oh,
so I think there was a whole big thing there. Yeah.
They marketed themselves as a lesbian band, and they weren't.
I don't recognize any of Christie's. Five Finger Death Punch, Disturbed, Seether, Shinedown, Kinda Gal, but also Depeche Mode, Suey, and the Banshees. I got to see the Banshees. Well, the Banshees, like what's this? Like the 70s group, the Banshees. I don't know. Anyways, I got to see them live once at like a vineyard, which was pretty cool. Does Bruno like his pit scratched? When my dog Walter does that paw beg move, that's what he's after. I don't know. Do you like your armpit scratched?
He likes this part right here.
He likes his chest, and he'll grab your hand and move it to that spot all the time.
What you doing? That's where he's pulling it right there.
Yep. He's very scheduled, and in exactly 8 minutes, it is his dinner time, and he knows it, which is pretty funny.
No, he likes.
One of them, Lena, she's married to a woman.
Having this part of his. Yeah, but I think there was something about the way they marketed themselves, because that was like. There was a bunch of controversy.
There was something around them. I just don't remember.
Yeah, he likes having.
Oh my gosh. I'm sexy and I know it. I remember that. I love like 2 songs from 9 Inch Nails. Those are the only ones like I know.
Which one, honey?
I'm not talking about it.
I know which one.
I know
one of
you
your
know which
favorites.
one. Yep. Oh, they were a Russian band going against the LGBTQ plus laws. I think I don't know enough about their story.
Yeah.
My Chemical Romance is one of my favorite bands.
Wasn't-
So interesting.
I can't remember the whole deal about that because I thought there was something like they presented themselves. They presented themselves as being something that
I can't remember. I know there was controversy.
There was a huge political storm around that.
Closer is such a good song. Yes, that's the one. That is definitely the one. I love bass though. I love really thumpy, like hard bass, and I
What are
love
the words
drums.
to that song, honey?
I don't honestly remember the words. I remember the beat. I always wanted to be a goth, TBH. Yeah, right. Yeah, high school was a fun time to realize I wasn't straight. I realized you're just out of high school. His relaxed face.
I realized that at 35.
Pam, we are the same age almost. These are all 90s bands. Yeah, I think I really started. I listen. Oh, he just curled up in my lap and is being so cute.
Because you're the one who deals with this food.
He's like, how can I be the most adorable and get the most food? Bruno, are you hungry? Want food time?
You're asking him.
She's
asking him a question and he knows
yes.
the only answer to that question is always yes.
He's being, you guys, if you only could see, he's being like so like, oh, I can't even show you. He's being so cute. Oh.
AJ Moon, I came across your videos in May and absolutely love them. And now I have over 30 decks. I don't know so many different ones existed. There are hundreds. There's people with decks.
When my hot takes covers at least 30 decks a month, and that's new releases. So yeah,
there are people out there that have got decks that have got collections like closing in on 1,000 or even over 1,000. I don't know. I don't know what the biggest deck, but I don't know if there's anybody out there I don't know if of the people that are disclosing how big their collections are. I don't know who's got the biggest collection.
No idea. All right.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm this way. Queen of Shovels. My music taste morphed through time. I appreciate so much from different times. Same.
You guys are funny. Cherry Sprinkle says, I bought 3. Where did it go? I bought 3 because of Lisa in the past 24 hours.
Ouch.
And then Barb says, Lisa made us all do it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Lisa made me buy at least 20 of the decks I own. I would like Air Supply. Okay, I have to tell a quick story about Air Supply, Christine. So we had an opportunity to see Air Supply in concert. Now, Air Supply was my breakup band.
Nah, he doesn't have the biggest collection.
I'm talking about Air Supply. Hold on. Air Supply was my like heartbreak breakup band. They were like the best breakup band. I loved them. And then I got an opportunity to see them in concert. Remember at the P&E?
The P&E, yeah.
I was ridiculous. These guys were so old that one of them looked like he was going to fall down the stairs on the way back down. But they performed, and I was bawling like hands in the air. Like I was such a fangirl mess.
Oh my God, it was horrible.
I got a T-shirt and literally finally had to get rid of it this year because this was like 10, 11 years ago because I wore that shirt out. You couldn't even, it had holes in it. The sleeves were literally separated at like where the foldover part is. I was such an Air Supply. They were the one. If I needed a good cry, it was Air Supply. If somebody broke up with me, it was Air Supply. If I had a fight with my best friend, it was Air Supply. Every romantic encounter I had until I was like 28, Air Supply. So bad.
Yeah, Simon has a big collection. I don't think he's got the biggest though. There's a couple of people out there that have mentioned having close to 1,000 decks.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they're. I don't know if they're people that have just mentioned things in passing, or
well, not everybody.
I'm sorry. I don't know if they're. I don't know if they're overly active, like with their own channels and stuff. Because not
so
a lot
lost
of.
without you.
There's plenty of people out there with collections.
I'm in Air Supply mode now.
But I don't know. I don't know how many. I don't know if there's many people with collections over 500.
This is like my life, right? I make the anti-hauls as like a balm to consumerism, right? And Ricardo's like, Lisa's videos are like anti-haul. Deck's not gonna buy me. Okay, noted. Add to basket.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody said who it's good to Aquarian Owl. They saw somebody who recently who has 1,000.
Who has over 1,000? Yeah. I think Dustin's like 600-ish.
Dustin is really focused on collecting because he really enjoys that part of it. So I think he's like over 600.
Tarot Nat plans. Yes, she does. I got 4 from the last hot takes LOL. 2 Kickstarters and the one in a goddess provision box and one on wish list. I need to unsubscribe to everything Lisa. Y'all, seriously, if you ever need to unsubscribe so that you aren't tempted, I totally understand. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Dustin says he only has around
500.
500.
I thought he was
close.
6.
Yeah, I thought he was said 6.
Avril Lavigne, I loved too.
Yeah.
Avril Lavigne and
Yeah, she's got a bunch of stuff I like.
Ace of Base, I loved. It was Avril Lavigne and Alanis Morissette was who came for me after all that.
I like Dixie Chicks.
Love Dixie Chicks. Oh, love. We bonded over
Amanda
Dixie
Marshall.
Chicks.
Amanda
Wait,
Marshall.
did we saw them in concert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dixie Chicks, Amanda Marshall. But I also like CCR. So it's like,
yeah,
okay.
some of your stuff is just a little bit out of my like range of stuff that was familiar to me growing up, and
Yeah.
then some of it falls in there. Somebody just got Happy Mail.
Yeah, Vintage Moon. I love collecting, especially first edition finds, 600 and counting.
Oh my.
Yeah. Yeah, there's plenty
Fun
of people.
stuff.
There's plenty of people with huge. Yeah, I think it's really astounding that there can be that big, that it's possible to have that big of a collection, because even like 10 years ago, tarot just was not like, there's lots out there, but
Yeah.
it's not. It was never mainstream. I like both.
I saw Alanis in concert briefly. Like I went to one of those concerts that had like multiple groups, and she was like the headliner, so she played like 3 songs.
Yes, yeah, I like both Motley Crue
no,
and
not Alanis.
Poison, but there's only a couple of things that they each do. I don't like. I like AC/DC. I
never
like a
saw
whole
Alanis.
bunch of stuff from them, but the other ones, a couple here, a couple there.
I never saw Alanis. The person I was thinking of was Skateboard Chick. Who was Skateboard Chick?
Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, Avril Lavigne was who I was thinking of. I love Alanis Morissette.
Alanis
though.
Morissette is Canadian.
I didn't know she was Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey Peggy, I currently have my mom's CCR CD and she keeps hinting she wants it back.
They have a lot of good stuff out there. It's like they have a lot of good music that is just music that you can enjoy without just a nice catchy tune, you know?
Yeah. Lucid Dreams deck is so beautiful and the keywords are spot on. I've got that. I'm gonna do a walkthrough on it. Yeah, before Lisa and YouTube, I only used Eclectic. I feel like Eclectic's really out of date now, though. They don't seem to have a lot of the new stuff now.
Yeah, I saw that. I looked them up the other day because somebody mentioned it. I don't really.
I used to search decks
I guess
there
that was
way
months
back.
ago, but there was newer stuff out there that like they're about a year or two. out of date.
Alanis. So we were talking about Alanis. Alanis Morissette. But the question now is, do you dance? A little bit.
Yeah, Avril Lavigne's Canadian.
I dance with Beat Saber.
Isn't Amanda Marshall Canadian as well?
Amanda Marshall's Canadian because I didn't even encounter her until I came
Amanda
here.
Marshall's Canadian.
B-52s. Yes.
Yeah.
Aw, good night, Orshi.
Oh, night, Orshi.
Peggy's doing really good.
Yeah, B-52s.
Buddy. Okay, he needs his dinner. We got to wrap this one up, guys. We got to go feed the dog, give him his insulin, all the good things. This was fun. Thanks for hanging out with us. We just wanted to have a chill and chit chat and hang out and no set topics. Oh, we can dance if we want to.
That's men with hats, isn't it?
And if your friends don't
Safety
dance, and
dance.
if you don't dance, then you're no friend of mine.
Isn't it the safety dance?
I don't know.
5 men with hats.
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
Sarah McLachlan is so good. I love Sarah McLachlan.
Buddy, what are you doing? Yes, I'll rub your chest.
He
Don't worry.
doesn't want a chest rub. He wants a dinner
He will settle for a chest rub.
for about 10 seconds. Good luck.
What are you doing? Bruno.
Men without hats. Oh, wait. Just
men
came in
without
for the
hats.
final 10 seconds. I'm sorry.
Hey, at least you made it and had a chance to say hi.
Thanks for hanging out with us, you guys.
I'm just trying to get out from behind a dog.
No, you're not. You're holding him up close to your face and petting him while allergic.
He's
Good
got.
plan.
I scrubbed his little ass myself, so he's non-allergenic for the next few hours.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna say goodbye.
If you're allergic and miss cuddle time with a dog, the best time to cuddle your dog is right after it's had a bath and all the dander's been washed
It's
off.
true. It's goodbye time. Are
It's
you
goodbye
ready
time.
to say goodbye to all your internet friends?
This dog is like making me crazy. So he's hungry, so he's trying to power cuddle to really get our attention so that we will reward him with some
True.
food.
True. It's the beginning of the long goodbye.
Yeah, it's the long goodbye. We'll make it a short goodbye because he is literally trying to climb on my
Okay.
face right now.
Wow. That was funny.
Oh, you have to tell me what I missed.
I will. That was
Okay.
cute.
We are going to go feed our dog before he starts getting frantic
Yeah.
because he's that kind of a puppy.
And we will talk to you guys later. Have a good rest of your
Every time I
night.
stop petting
Just
him.
say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.